Hey, I got a confession. Been losing all momentum.
Hello everyone, welcome to IMSTA Sessions, the auto-tune version. Welcome, my name is Griffin. We are here and I want to show you 2 or 3 different ways that I use Auto-Tune Pro.
Can we take it back to 95? Before we had this drama in our lives. Just staring at the screen every day and night. I miss the rush of...
I didn't really plan this, but we're going to use Auto Key because I can't really remember what key it's in. So let's see what key it's in. E minor. Okay, so that's really good. Now I'm going to keep this open. I'm going to open up Auto-Tune in Audio Suite mode, and we're going to come right over here, send to Auto-Tune, and it just blasts it. Now we can close this. Auto-Tune's in the right key. Now she's singing more of an alto tenor approach, and it's just going to track it a little better. We're going to hit a couple of switches here. I want to engage the formants. We'll talk more about that in a second. I'm going to track it in, and the reason I do this is so we can actually burn this stuff to the file. I don't want, Auto-Tune kind of working behind the scenes every time I press play. I want to get rid of that processing. She's not bad. You can see a couple little places where she's under a little bit or over just a little bit, but then that's the point, right? We don't want to worry about the little small details. We want to get the story told. All right, so I'll start. Okay, so here we are. We've got it back, and I've got it blown up kind of where I want it. So what I'm going to do is, instead of doing import auto or using anything with the auto mode, I want to get a little more precise about it. This is the way to reduce artifacts. If you'll do it with lines, and then what we'll do is each line can have its own retune speed, and I'll show you why that's important. So I don't want it to really affect the climb here. I just want to kind of get it here. We're going to let that go. So what you're seeing is the red line is where she was. The blue line is where I'm kind of forcing it, but there's a 22 millisecond, 32, 31 millisecond, whatever I set this to, delay between the time it reacts and the time it goes. So what you see is the yellow line here. Let's see, let me just do this for you. So 24 milliseconds, it's going to allow it to go down, but if I jack it down, you can see how the yellow line really, okay, and there's no delay. It's like, no, nail me to it right at 0. And here, wait 342 milliseconds before you get in. And of course, at 342 milliseconds, it's too late. The phrase is already gone. So let me cut that. And we're going to come back here, and we're just going to get like the high spots, so to speak. And I may want her to have that, so I'm going to relax the tuning on that just a little bit right there and give her some of herself back. And right here, we're going to actually just skip that little piece right there and skip this. I don't quite know what that is, so we're going to play it and let's see. Let's just get right down there. And this is just where she releases into her head voice right there. Right here, she's pretty spot on. So I'm going to get her for most of that and let her have her ramp down. But then I want to grab her again on this vibrato because she's just a little wild on her vibrato. We're going to let that go. And that's, again, one of kind of the beautiful things about what Auto-Tune in graph mode will let you do. I'm going a little too far there. It'll let you get what you want and let you ignore totally what you don't. So let's listen. Beautiful. So one of the things I want to point out, of course, is that I'm not listening to every single phrase. I'm really relying on graph mode to kind of show me where the notes are. If we listen to every single phrase, we would be here forever. So what we're doing, I mean, clearly, like this is a D, for example, and you can also see that I'm not really having to tune that a whole lot. And maybe I want to bring this up to a C a little bit, but there's there's a lot that I'm not listening to because it would really burn a lot of time. And that's what the cool thing about graph mode is you don't have to listen to it. And you might say again, okay, why don't you just put it on auto? Well, again, I want to be a little more in control of what happens to this vocal. Again, graph mode is designed so it reduces the artifacts and it gives you exactly, as a major producer, what you're looking for, what you want in a real world-class vocal. If you want to check out what I'm doing, of course, head over to jchrisgriffin.com. It's just the letter J, chrisgriffin.com, and you can see what I'm all about. Again, thank you for tuning in to the IMSTA Sessions Auto-Tune section. And we hope you have a great day. Thanks.